Hello, and welcome to Survivorman Guy, where I try to survive in the average North American home for 7 days. My crew has dropped me off in the middle of an unknown city and without a phone number, so if something goes wrong, there's nothing I can do. Anyways, this should be a soul-testing week in the rigors of survival. Freshly dropped off in the middle of suburban nowhere, I'm about to enter the home in which I'm forced to spend the next 7 days. This is very desolate and treacherous territory.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, good. How are you doing?
Good. It's cold outside, eh?
Oh, yeah. I guess we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
As I was saying, due to the treacherous nature of the environment, we need to be sure that we can acquire our very basic needs. For one, food will be essential to survival over a 7-day period. Secondly, we need to think of a way to dispose of our human waste. This is far worse than I thought. There are at least 2 cats in that house. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fend them off before they eat me alive. I managed to get myself inside the house. The cats have gone up the stairs, so I've been able to fend them off for now. I found this essential survival tool that will help me to deal with the dreadful house cat. It appears to be a combination of metal alloy and fabric. Managed to set myself up with some sleeping quarters here. Found this blanket here behind the couch behind me, and this fabric and metal alloy tool is serving as the structure for my sleeping quarters. My biggest challenge tonight's going to be the cats. Hopefully they leave me alone. But you know, that's the nature of survival in a foreign landscape. You know, there's no guarantees. While sleeping, you leave yourself vulnerable to the predators in the area. Well, I actually managed to get some sleep. Believe it or not, the cats left me in relative peace. I'm gonna have to see if I can't find some essential nutrients. Aid me in my survival. Yeah, and that now. Need to dispose of my human waste. Have to find a way to do that. I think the first place I'm going to look is the kitchen. Notice the dense foliage up on the ledge there. There really is no telling what beasts may lie hidden within. You see, North American homeowners can house many beasts. Things such as tarantulas, snakes of the powerful and poisonous variety, numerous lizards, perhaps even a wild goat. Well, managed to locate this pot here. This should help me deal with my human waste disposal. Now, when we set up this Survivorman Guy episode, the owners made sure that we weren't going to urinate and defecate all over the floors, walls, and what have you. So, at least temporarily, I'll be able to use this pot for my human waste disposal. Now, if only I was able to find some food. Well, I managed to figure out how to start the automatic fire containment unit. So I've been able to cook some food. Reminds me of what some old Native American tribes used to do. You know, they used to take some fire-heated stone, put it in a hole, put their food in there and cook it. You know? What did they call it? It was like I think they called it an oven. Anyway. Looks like I may just survive another day. You know, it's a lot of work and quite confusing being in a North American house for 7 days. Frankly, what are all these door-like objects and drawer-like objects? In any case, let's see what we have here. Eureka! Looks like we found a room temperature food storage containment unit. That'll be useful. if anything goes wrong with the cold food storage containment unit. Well, found another door here. We're going to have to proceed cautiously. Uh-huh. This is a spout-like object. This thing right here, water comes out of it. There's also one in the kitchen. Pretty nifty, eh? This bowl-like object, there's water in there. That's got to be pretty interesting. Notice this here. I wonder what this does. Well, I must admit, that flesh has caught me off guard. I think we may indeed have found a solution to our human waste disposal problem. Wow. Really? It's as simple as pouring and flushing. While I was rummaging around in the kitchen, I found this neat little holder, you know, for measuring liquids and such. And you know what I can do with this? Well, I can put my tinfoil ball in there. As you can see, both are extremely useful tools for survival. Anyway, I think tomorrow I'm going to have to find some new sleeping quarters. This is getting painful. While it's important to stay in one spot for survival purposes, eventually we all have to move on. I made it upstairs. The surroundings are similar to the floor below. But there's 4 more rooms with apparently different functionality. This room over here is a water room. Inside it, there appears to be a basin-like object with 2 spouts. Then there's another spout, a waste disposal unit, and 3 more storage containment units. The 2 rooms at south I will avoid at present. For now, let's check out this room over here. As you can see, I found here a rather large bed. Although it looks very comfortable, I don't want to take any chances. I want to be sure that it's sturdy, you know, so I don't fall off at night and kill myself. Anyways, I'll show you what I mean. Well, here I am, underneath the big bed we just found. As you can see, this bed here is held up by these flimsy metal alloy legs, which are attached to wheels. Now, I'm no physics major, but wheels roll. Furthermore, these flimsy metal alloy legs are probably going to break at any moment. If I slept here tonight, there's a good chance these legs would buckle and I could go flying, probably through the wall, into the next home, and maybe even into the home next to that. I won't be taking any chances tonight. I want to sleep in the double-spouted wash basin. It won't be the best sleep I've ever had, but at least I can guarantee I'll wake up in the morning. Unless for some reason the water turns on and I don't wake up and goes over my head and I suffocate. Good morning. I think today I might try to figure out how to entertain myself.
Just the 4th at bat for Bautista against Beckett. Breaking ball, hit high into left field. Nobody is...
No! Jose Bautista! Yeah. Take that. Yes. Okay, so, let's see, yes. Oh, right. Yes. There. Vituperative. Yes. Okay. All right. 32. Okay. Survivorman guy. That's right. Yes! I win! 321 to 0. All right. Okay. Share. River. On the blind. Okay. Deal. Yep. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Yep. Okay. All in? So it's going to be like that, hey? Okay, fine. Yeah! I win! Who's your daddy? It's your birthday! I had a wonderfully entertaining evening. I have to admit, this is my 5th night of survival, and it hasn't been as difficult as I first thought it might be. But, as Survivorman guy, I'll have to do my due diligence. And for that, I'll have to do the unexpected. Let's go outside. For day 6, I thought I'd show you some unique survival methods you could use in the average North American backyard. As you can see, it's the heart of winter. But if it was the summer, I'd tell you to take leaves from that tree and stuff them in your nose, ears, and mouth. That way, you can eliminate pesky, unwanted bugs and little birds. In any case, I've constructed this barricade here with chicken wire that I found just over there. And you know, that's pretty useful because it can ward off stray cats, virile dogs, coyotes, and even the odd wandering cougar. So if I just get in here, and stay put, I should be safe. Now, consider the possibility that you're stuck outside the home, can't get in, don't have a key. What are you going to do? You still need to eat to survive. Looking around here, I've noticed some cherries lying at the base of this tree. That leads me to believe this is a cherry tree. Actually, there's still some hanging up there. I'm going to grab a fresh one. Just rip off the stem here like so. Wow. Frozen cherry, but pretty delicious. Now, some cherries can be poisonous. I'm pretty sure this one, though, is good for me. You know, it's good to be able to find edibles around... Whoa. I don't feel so hot. Oh, no. Oh. What time is it? Where am I? Oh, yeah, Survivorman guy. North American house. Oh. Yes, so as I wake up from my hallucinogenic stupor, it's important to realize that not all apparent edibles are actually edible. Lesson learned. I think I'm going to go inside now and try to sleep this one off. Well, that was a week of survival in an average North American home. Stay tuned for next week when my crew drops me off at the North Pole on winter solstice with no food, shelter, or clothing. Until then, happy survival.